What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? How y'all doing? Is y'all is y'all having a good day? Because I hope y'all day going well. And let me get my introduction in. Just I hope y'all day went well. I hope it did. Because because my day was going good. It is. And plus, I want to talk to y'all about Marvel, DC, new news, old news, and stuff like that. Everything like that, in my opinion, and just what I think about everything, in my opinion, just for me, right? Just for me, in my opinion, if you gonna do, uh, just for me, in my opinion, everything like that, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that just, just, just to try to relax and just have hobbies stuff like that. In my opinion, because think about me, right? If you got opinion and stuff like that, to think about, in my opinion, so just having an opinion and stuff like that for me, and just having a good thing, time for time books, time for talking about stuff, talking about just in life in general. Just for me, right? That just me. That that, that just me in my opinion. So it's good to have opinions in my opinion. It could be different from mine, it could be different, or it could be the same. Because my thing is like I think the MCU is good at some parts and bad at some parts, in my opinion. That just means that is my opinion. If you disagree or agree, I will put down the link just for everybody, just for everybody to be able to come in. Just for everybody be able to come in and for them to tell me just their opinion about it, about the MCU, about DC, what they like about it, what they don't like about it. But come on, there's a link for everybody right here. Because, like, in my opinion, right, if you can get everybody to be able just to agree and disagree without getting disrespectful, in my opinion, then sure, it will be good. And that is what I think about it. In my opinion, so you should be able to agree to agree, just to agree or not agree. But it's up to y'all. It is up to y'all, in my opinion. But that's in my opinion, right? I think the MCU, the I think the MCU prior probably could use some changes. I think, in my opinion, and plus my changes will be is just for them to try to, how can I say this? Just for try to, how could I say it without being mean to the MCU fans? It's just try just to try to make the content different. Sound like the Falcon Winter Soldier. Some of this stuff that was the best show. Like, I think so far I've seen it is Falcon Winter Soldier. One Division, average at best, in my opinion, just average. but the things in my opinion is also y'all can have good things, y'all can have bad things or good things to say about it. The thing is, it just y'all it's just y'all opinion. It's just y'all opinion. It's just y'all opinion. That's what y'all think about it. But it's just me. That because like for me, right, certain things about the MCU I didn't like it. It sounded like the MCU teasing Adam Warlock in Guardians 2, but the thing is time for Infinity War and time for Infinity War and Endgame that you couldn't see him at all. That's just he wasn't in it at all, in my opinion. And that was a bad look, in my opinion, just for Marvel to tease the character and just not have it in there at all, in my opinion. That is a bad look. That is a bad look, I think, in my opinion. That was a bad look for me. That was a real bad look. I think, in my opinion, because like for me, right, once you tease the character, once once you tease the character, sound like Adam Warlock in your movie. In your movie, Adam Warlock, you tease one of the key characters that is in Infinity War and Endgame, and you don't put him in there. I was mad. I was mad. I can admit it. I can admit it when I'm wrong because like I thought the MCU probably would have went close to the comics time for Infinity War, but I just say close. But the thing is, but the thing for me is like I get the MC, I get out with a whole lot of rope in the Infinity War. I had liked it. The movie not bad. It's a good movie. I give them that. That is a good movie. That is a good movie in my opinion. Don't get me wrong now. I like the movie. I like the movie. It was good. And it was the thing about for me, right? That sound like for me, the thing that I didn't the thing about me I didn't like about the movie is the thing about me, right, that I didn't like about the movie in my opinion, um how can I say this? I did not like the way that the MCU that the MCU is certain things that supposed to be that supposed to be serious. They made it a joke, in my opinion. But the thing is like you can agree and you cannot agree. But the thing is that just me, in my opinion. If yet if y'all think the MCU did good, y'all can put it up in the chat what you like with the MCU so far, what they're doing, what you don't like. Because like for me, because like for me, man, shoot, man, you should be able to make a good character. I think, in my opinion, you should be able to make a good movie and good characters at least close to the comics. Because the thing about me, the thing about me, in my opinion, is like you have teased a character. You tease a character. You tease a character something like Adam Warlock that's up in your movie, and you don't put him in there. I probably got to show y'all. I probably got to. I probably got to show y'all that's that Adam Warlock look like, just just for y'all to have just just idea what I'm talking about. Because like in my opinion, I don't think people know what he looked like. I hope I got the right picture. I hope I got the right picture. Because like for me, shoot, I hope I got the right picture. I hope I got it. I hope I got it. Because like for me, right, I probably got to show y'all. I probably got to show y'all just what I'm talking about though. Just by the character that's Aaron Warlock that's supposed to be up in the movies, and they didn't put him in the movies at all, which was a bad disappointment in my opinion. Yeah, right there. I'm about to show you the picture of the character that's supposed to be up in Infinity War, but the thing is, they didn't show him. This character right here, Adam Warlock, he was a big part of Infinity. He was a big part of the Infinity War comic books. That that's not me being mean. That's not me just being the comic book geek and stuff like that. That just me saying that this character right here, that Adam Warlock had supposed to be in Infinity War, and he supposed to be up in Infinity War in Endgame. Because the thing about for me, right, if you would have put him in Infinity War, at least put him up in Endgame for him to be able to help. Like I think, in my opinion, be because the thing about me, in my opinion, right, is talking some you should because you should be able to put one of your most important characters that supposed to be, how can I say this, that just supposed to be a key part of your comics in history, but you can't, how can I say this, and you can't even put him in your movie. You can't put him in your movie at all, man, bro. Man, please, man. I got some problems with that. Y'all can agree or disagree. But the thing about me, in my opinion, tell some that just me. Um, some people just might think it's a bad thing. Some people might think it's a good thing. But the thing about me, the thing about me, in my opinion, the thing about my opinion, that just what I think about it, and just for me, if you can really, and they try to just in my opinion, if you can tease a character like that and Guardians to a powerful character that can help you, that can help you in the movie, build a Marvel universe, and you can't put him in your movie, and he one of the key players up in Infinity War. People like Infinity War. I like Infinity War, but the thing is, I like Endgame better than Infinity War, based on Endgame being more serious. I think, in my opinion, it show more stakes. That just me. That is me, in my opinion, and that's the difference I like in between DC and Marvel. The thing about DC is their movies could have comedy, everything like that, but the DC movies will show stakes. Y'all might not like me saying this, but that's what y'all might have stakes, everything like that. But the thing about me, that the Marvel show, like Falcon and Winter Soldier, it had comedy, but it also had stakes at the same time. But that, in my opinion, is like I don't think that show was too SJW. I think, in my opinion, that show actually was good. In my opinion, some people might not like me saying mm, does matter like me saying the show good. But the thing with me, it's like I think the show good. The show had action. The show had stakes. The story structure was good, in my opinion. The story structure was good, in my opinion. And that's just me. Because the thing about me, right? If you can make a whole season, you have a whole season and put a whole structure, everything like that, and put the whole story structure of the season, it's not. And plus the whole story structure don't be bad, then that is a win for the series, and that's a win for the characters. In my opinion, that's just me. And plus this show right here, the Loki show, this show right here is actually not bad. It's not actually a bad show, but that's what it has some dialogue that's kind of questionable. Everything like that, it has some questionable dialogue. That just me, in my opinion. The dialogue might be questionable to a point, but the thing about me, in my opinion, also the one dialogue that's questionable in episode 3, also talking about the agenda and what the sexuality is. I don't care about that. I don't care about your sexuality. That's just me. I do not care who Loki's sleeping with, because that's what you look in the comments. He go with anything. He went with animals, yo. The comics got some crazy stuff dealing with gods. And why would you even try to introduce that into the show, which you know kids look at anyway? Which was dumb in my opinion. Y'all might not like me saying that, but it was dumb. But the thing about it, in my opinion, sound like I I don't think it's bad. Uh, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's good. But the thing I mean, like, I just think it's kind of. I think the Loki show is better than WandaVision. It's better than WandaVision. I'm telling you that right now. The Loki show is better than WandaVision because the show actually don't waste no time. In my opinion, it don't waste no time. Like the other show that take about 2 or 3 episodes. But that's just me. That's just me in my opinion. That's me in my opinion, and that just what I think about the whole thing. But the thing about me is right. I don't think the show is bad, but the show could have some stuff. Some like they could try to explain tell us something. How can that other female Loki get inside somebody's head? Because think about it, I know how Loki could because that's what Loki had the Mind Stone. And he can do that. But you try to tell me that this female Loki could do it and she don't got no powers? Come on. I need some I need some explanations behind this. I need some explanation behind that. That because her power set right now is looking better than Loki's. I don't get it. I don't get it. They're making her use all her powers, but that's what not Loki. I got some problems with that. But that's just me, in my opinion. That's just me. I got some problems with that because you should able to show both of them showing their power set. But the thing to me, Charles, I don't think that I think the show probably could explain it, in my opinion. But the thing is, like, I'm kind of confused by it at the same time. And, and plus, that just me, in my opinion, Charles, I got some explanations about it. The the show is not bad. The show is not bad in my opinion. That but the show do got some good jokes. I give them that. the show got some good jokes. It's actually good in my opinion. And plus the show actually gets you in and get you out. And that just me in my opinion. So if you could get me a show to get me in and get me out and still give me an entertaining show, just at the same time, in my opinion, and that is a good thing, in my opinion, that is a good thing. Because the thing about for me, right, if you can make me care about the just by the main character in the show, if you can make me care about him, then shoot, that's good. If you can't make me care about your main character, then you have failed. Yeah, it should. I make me care about the side character before I care about the main character. That is a bad thing, in my opinion. I cannot think it's a bad thing, but the thing about me is right. I should not be caring about because the thing about me is right. I should not be caring about the other characters. I think him because the thing about me right. I should not be caring about this person, that person, everybody else before I care about you, the main character. Because I should be caring about you just from the jump. In my opinion, I should be caring about you just from the jump. I should not be caring about what this side character doing, what this side character story. You should be trying to get me to care about that character, that story first. Establish that, and that was what Loki did. I think, in my opinion, it got me to establish that story first. Y'all might not, y'all might not agree with that, but for me, I think the Loki show is just doing a good job at that. In my opinion, y'all can agree or not agree, but that's just me. But that's just me in my opinion. That is me in my opinion. I think the show is actually doing a good job at that. But the thing about me, and that's in my opinion. It's also I just want the Loki show to, in my opinion, just to continue because for me, right, I want the Loki show to keep on, just keep on giving me a good story. I think, in my opinion, just give me a good story. Plus, I'm good with that. Good thing about it, if you can give me a good story, then shoot, I am cool with that. I think, in my opinion, yeah. Because then, in my opinion, also, one division story got good towards the end of the show, and that just me, in my opinion, it did. Y'all can agree or y'all can disagree, but that's what. But that's what, in my opinion, the story got good towards the end, and that was a bad thing. Like I think, in my opinion, because you should not be getting me that getting to the end should be good. I think, in my opinion, but the thing is about me, right, is right. You should not be able to waste my time for 2 episodes and just try to get me to and just try to tell me that you was a good show. No, the thing about me is right. I won't do that because the other episodes still count, and that just me in my opinion. Those other episodes still count. Y'all might not like me, everything like that, but the thing is that just my opinion, and that just what I think. Because you should not be able to waste people's time. I think, in my opinion, and that just me in my opinion. Telling some waste time with the first 2 episodes, and plus for me, right, the first 2 episodes should have been, in my opinion, how can I say this? The first 2 episodes should have been one episode. Y'all might not, y'all might not like me for saying this, but the first 2 episodes should have been. The first 2 episodes should have been one episode. That just me. That is what I think about it. Y'all can agree. Y'all can agree or disagree. But the thing is, y'all can put y'all comments in the chat if y'all want to. That because like for me, in my opinion, right, I like the show. This show is actually good in my opinion, and that just me. That is me in my opinion, right? I think the show is actually good, and the Loki show is actually giving me a good thing in my opinion, and that just me in my opinion and stuff like that. And just for me, right? If you can make me care about you as a character, I think for me, right? If you can make me care about you as a character, you make me care about you and stuff like that with the acting. I think, in my opinion, and that just me in my opinion tells something. You should be able to get me to care about you as a character. I think, in my opinion, be, because the thing about me, in my opinion, tells that just get me to care about you as a character, everything like that. Then you had something in my book. The and, and for the next thing that I want to talk about is just the Shang-Chi trailer. I'll talk about that at the end. And plus the other thing that I want to talk about is Snake Eyes. Because the Snake Eyes trailer was good too. Because the thing about for me, right, the Snake Eyes trailer was actually a good trailer. Because the thing about me, right, if you can get me to care about you as a character, just get me to care about you, everything like that, like I think, in my opinion, should be good. Because then about the next one, the next time we talk about is the Snake Eyes trailer. This character right here, this character right here was one of my favorite characters growing up. That's the thing about me. That's one of my best characters growing up that I like. Y'all could agree or disagree, but that's what he was one of my favorite characters, man. He was a beast in my opinion. He was one of the best characters that kept the franchise going. And that just me in my opinion. He did keep the character going, in my opinion. The thing is, like, y'all could agree or disagree. The thing about me is right. The thing about me, in my opinion, is like I do think this character right here had kept the GI Joes going. And in my opinion, because this character right here was actually a real good character, in my opinion, up in the series, the GI Joe series. Because, like, for me, in my opinion, this character right here was actually one of my favorites. Besides The Rock, besides The Rock playing D Block in the movie, he was one of my favorites too. And plus, I like a Duke GI Joe, but they had Scarlet. I like her. Because the thing about me, in my opinion, if you get me the movie, just the rest of the franchise, just because of that character, Snake Eyes, Snake Eyes to me was one of my favorite characters to see, in my opinion. Y'all might not like me saying it, but it's just me, in my opinion. That was one of my favorite characters I see, and that just me, in my opinion. That just me, because that character should not be that on the only reason I see a movie. But that's what the, just the newer GI Joes. He was one of my favorites. The reason why I saw the movie. Y'all can agree. Y'all can agree or disagree. But the thing is, for me, is right. That character was one of my favorites. Y'all can agree or disagree. But for me, that because that character was one of my favorites. And he was actually a good character, in my opinion. In the up in the movies, the older movies when with Shannon Tatum was in, I think in my opinion that was, and that just me in my opinion, and that just what I think about it in my opinion. Y'all can type y'all just y'all opinions down below if y'all think it was good. Did G.I. Joe movies were good and stuff like that? Because for me, right, that just the older G.I. Joe movies, I didn't hate them. I didn't hate the old G.I. Joe movies. It was actually enjoyable, but it wasn't bad as and most people be saying and stuff like that. In my opinion, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best. But for me, it wasn't bad either. But the movie actually the G.I. Joe movies, the older ones, actually gave me enjoyment out of them. It actually gave me enjoyment. Just I don't know, G.I. Joe movies. He was one of my reasons why. That and plus the new actor that is playing him, Henry Golden. I think he, I, I think he just gonna do just just gonna do a really good job at it. I think, in my opinion, he's just gonna do good at it based on the first 59 seconds trailer I seen of him, the teaser trailer I seen of him. That on the choreography look on point. I look at the choreography look on point. The choreography, the settings, and plus it look like it giving Snake Eyes movie just some respect. I think, in my opinion. But the thing is, in my opinion, so y'all can agree or disagree. But the thing about me, in my opinion, the thing about me, in my opinion, so some just be able to how can I say in my opinion, just be able, in my opinion, just be able just to respect others. I think for me, yeah, just do the older ones as some respect. I think, in my opinion. Go on, go on, go on. I just had to just let my dog out. It just my dog sometimes. Just be hyper. Cause I know how it is sometimes. It's having pets that and just for me, right? And just for me, in my opinion, just having all of them, just having this character right here, just having his own solo movie, that's really a good thing. I think, in my opinion. Because like for me, like we get the measure, in my opinion, that's how many people, how many people were actually supported, and 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 how many people just been taught just by like a Snake Eyes, and how many people were actually supported. Because like for me, right, be just for me, in my opinion, you should not be able to how can I say, you, you should not be able to say that you like the character, everything like that, and you still saying to him, I like the character, but I didn't see the movie. Really? You like the character, but you didn't see the movie, which make no sense, I think, in my opinion, which is dumb. And that is me. That's me opinion. Because like for me, I like Superman. I've seen the Superman movie in theaters. I I like Batman. I seen BVS in theaters. I just understand you were busy or something like that. Just say that. That's what. Just don't say that you like the character, and plus we going to find out. And plus we find out that you didn't see it because you didn't like an actor or something that's in the movie, which is dumb. I think, in my opinion, because you should not be like saying that you don't like a character. You just don't like a character just because you don't, because you don't like a character because of the actor, because actor not white, the actor not this. I think, in my opinion, some you should be able, just to respect the characters. I think, in my opinion, respect GI Joe characters. We can look at the trailer. It seems like Scarlet is on point. Seeing like everybody else is on point. I think, in my opinion, and Stone Shadow look like it on point too. In my opinion, Be, because you look at everything that's on the line. I think, in my opinion, if you look at everything that's on the line right now, that is, could be good, could be bad, but that's just me. That that just me. That just me, in my opinion. So like I think this I think this movie right here probably could that I think this movie right here, this Snake Eyes movie, could give the G.I. Joe movies a real good how can I say this? A real good track. I think, in my opinion. Y'all cannot like y'all cannot like my opinion, but that's what that is my opinion on the G.I. Joe Snake Eyes movie. And that just that and just for me and just for me seeing this G.I. Joe movie, everything like that, in my opinion, just being bad like that sound like the last G.I. Joe movie. I like the last one better than the first one. But the thing is, like, some people didn't like the last one better than the first one. The thing about me now that I like all the G.I. Joe movies, but things I didn't hate the G.I. Joe movies, but the G.I. Joe movies is better than One Division, in my opinion. Y'all might not like me saying it, but the thing is, like, the movie actually just had stakes, in my opinion, and put it didn't take everything just as a joke, which I think, in my opinion, it did. And just for me, in my opinion, Charles, when I saw One Division just at the end of the show, did not face consequences on all except for using her kid, losing her so-called imaginary kids, which she made real, which was somewhat consequences. But time for me, right, is should she be in a jail by now? In my opinion. And they didn't put Doctor Strange in the show because they said it would look bad. I say no, it wouldn't look bad, in my opinion, because the thing about it, if you look at it, that we needed Doctor Strange to slow down One Division. We needed her, and that just me, in my opinion, because we needed her up in up that we needed Doctor Strange up in that show, One Division. But the thing about it, this John Joe series it actually each movie it shows stakes more than some MCU movies, which is sad. Which I think, in my opinion, is really sad. But the thing is, in my opinion, awesome. Y'all can agree, disagree. But what it is, y'all can type in y'all chat down below if y'all like it or not, if you like my opinion or not. But it's up to y'all. But it's up to y'all. But it's up to y'all at the end of the day. But it's up to y'all at the end of the day to choose if you like the movie or not. Because like for me, right? I think the movie actually was good, and plus I think the movie, and plus for me, right? I think the movie actually has some stakes to it. I think, in my opinion, and that just me in my opinion. That just me in my opinion, and that is what I think. That because like for me, right? That up in the teaser trailer, like I seen Stone Shadow look like, and let me try to bring up the cast of it just to show y'all the cast of the movie. Because like for me, right, that's the one I want to see. I want to see the cast for this movie. That because like for me, right, that's one of the things I want to see. I want to see the cast of this movie right here. Let me come up with Snake Eyes and G.I. Joe cast. No, not retaliation. God damn it. Let me try to come with the cast and show y'all the cast first. That let me show y'all the man. Shoot, where in the world's the cast in it? I know these casts got to be up somewhere. Hey, that. I'm about to show y'all the casting for it. That dang that man, what the world going on? Yeah, right there. Let me share. Yeah, right there, right there. That's the casting right there. Snake Eyes 2021. That on the Snake Eyes right here. Casting is a G.I. Joe spinoff centered around the character of Snake Eyes. Just get shot in though. Come on. Finally. Finally coming up with pictures. Wait a minute. They got two more trailers? Oh shucks. I am behind, bro. Samara Weaving is playing as Scarlet. Henry Golden. Henry Golden playing Snake Eyes. Ursula Cabero is playing Baroness. Eco, Eco, yes. They give you just some respect, brother. He playing Hard Master. Oh yeah, boy. Now I know this movie right now. I know this movie right now is gonna be good. They got him. I'm hyped for this movie. I'm real hyped for this movie. Oh man. They got Andrew Koji as Storm Shadow. Oh boy. Yes. 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 They giving these movies some they give some movies and some actors some respect. Finally. That's just me in my opinion. Oh man. Man. Shoot. This movie looks like it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good movie. Y'all can agree or disagree, but it's just me in my opinion. Yeah, but they got Peter Master as Peter Master as Blind Master. Okay, okay, that just me in my opinion. Okay, okay, I like it. I like that. I like that casting. They got to but they got. Oh man, these things look like, bro. It's gonna be some good stuff. It seems like to me. It's gonna be good. They got her working out as a Keo, and but it look like they got. But they got a whole lot of stuff seem like to me. Whole lot of good. They got Simon Chin, Sakito. What no? Where all these characters is? And for this seems like they got. Let me look up who Hard Master is. That they got Blind Master, Hard Master. If you got to tell me who half these characters is, because that because that's what I know who Scarlet is. I know who Snake Eyes, Baroness. I know who the Blind Master is because think about it. I've seen the rest of the movies, the older movies, and that's how I knew about some of them. And that just I knew about some of them like that. I knew about how can I say this? Thing, but I knew about Snake Eyes, Baroness, Scarlet, and Steven. He was playing as the father. And that just means my opinion. I knew about the father and stuff like that. How they and that just means my opinion. So some of these characters I know, some of them don't know. And plus the Baroness is one of them characters that's how can I say this? That looks good, but she also evil. that you can't allow her to get her plans on. That's the name of her. Because think about it, if you allow her to get her plans on, then you've done. Because you allow her to get her plans on everything like that, I think in my opinion, then it says you are done, your mission is over. Because you just say it's over. You just say your mission is over by the time you try to check in. But that just me. That just me in my opinion about the whole thing. But the thing is, some people can agree or not agree. The thing about me, like I think this character right here could actually be that. I think this character can actually do some good. I think, in my opinion, the bearing this character, they can do some good in this movie if they can actually use her right. I think, in my opinion. Dang, let's go back. Shoot. Because the thing about me, right, and this character right, Snake Eyes, this actually one, and this could be a good thing or a bad thing, in my opinion, is to start off your universe with Snake Eyes. It could be good or a bad thing. This could be good. This could be bad. Because, in my opinion, tell some, I do actually think that's a good thing that you starting off with your best character. But the thing is, like, if you got started character with your best character, that means your universe was in trouble before this movie even came out. But the thing is, like, I understand the reason why people didn't like it, and plus I understand the reason why people didn't like the older movies because the people expected the 1980s cartoon type of GI Joe, but they didn't get it because they got a different type of different type of GI Joe movies. Like in the first one dealing with the suits, they got a different one. But the thing is, like for me, I actually just said I like the changes, the other ones that I made of the first G.I. Joe movie, the one with the Wayne brothers, and that just me in my opinion. I actually like the changes that the last G.I. Joe did, the newer one I think they made. But the thing is, like, some people didn't like it, some people did. The thing about the first movie was the decent one that people actually like, but the second one people didn't like one with the Rock. I don't know why. But the thing is, the second one with the Rock, I actually like that one. I actually just had like that one in my opinion. Because you like him, sound like it. In my opinion, I actually just had like it. I actually like the other movies. The GI Joe movies, the GI Joe was first one, second one. Plus, I like the cartoons one. The the old time cartoons of GI Joe. I like that one too. In my opinion, I like that one. But the thing is, in my opinion, if y'all can tell me just y'all favorite GI Joe or any show, then it's a just for y'all. Y'all can tell me down below. But the thing is, like in my opinion, um, like in my opinion, I'm hyped for the movie based on the teaser. That's just the way I got based on the teaser we got. But if it's another trailer or two, I probably got to react to it and give my opinion on that. That if I get my reactions on the trailer, I will do a live stream, just my opinion based on those trailers I got. But the thing is, it's up to y'all. It's up to y'all. End of the day, what y'all want me to talk about next live stream, y'all can leave it under the comments, anything like that. on my YouTube channel or anything like that, or Twitch. And it's just I see y'all later. And plus I will see y'all next stream.